We are coming up on the halfway point of research and writing. You notice the workload's getting a little bit longer. This week is one of those long weeks. So make sure that you plan enough time to get the work done for this week, for this unit, because it's all due Saturday at 11:59 p.m. If you plan your time well, you should be able to get the work done. So what are you doing in this unit? Well, first you're going to be looking at at possible outline forms for your research paper. You need to be thinking in a rough sense about how you're going to organize your paper so that as you start reading your resources, you kind of know where to put the information as you start working on your paper. So there are, and I'm not going to take a lot of time to explain it now because there's, of course, an explanatory video on the various types of outlines. While I'm not going to be quizzing you on whether or not you watched that video, the proof of the pudding will come because you will be submitting to me a preliminary outline, not this week, but coming up soon. And you want to make sure that you understand the options for outlines so you can think about how you're going to organize your paper. You also should already be in the process of taking notes and starting the research for your paper. Again, if you plan to use sources from the library here at the New Orleans main campus, you need to be contacting the library at nobts.edu, and they can, if you'll tell them titles of books that you're looking for, they'll pull the books, put them in an envelope, and mail them to you so that you have them. You also are going to be doing preliminary work, as I said, on a preliminary outline and a preliminary bibliography, which will be due next week. And you need to have for me a minimum of 10 sources that you believe will be useful to you as you conduct your research, and they need to be formatted as closely to Turabian format as you can get them using chapters 16 and 17. And then we're going to be back in the Turabian book again, looking at the appendix. The appendix tells you how to set up your paper, like what it should look like in terms of margins and spacings and headings and page numbers and contents page and all of that. And so you are going to be taking a quiz on the appendix, but there's no handout. So what you need to do is have your book with you, and as I go through and explain the rules you need to know, you will have your book with you. You can mark your book and you can use that to take the quiz. Then, and again, I told you this was a heavy week. You're going to be looking at what I sometimes call it the style guide, but it is the NOBTS Level College Manual of Form and Style. And it's a document, let me pull mine, because I made a copy of mine. It's a document that is uploaded into all Blackboard shells, and it is the official style guide for the institution for undergraduate and graduate programs. And so I go through and highlight some of the important information that you need to know here. And then you're going to have a quiz on that. So it's a longer document. I'm not sure how long it is. It's 40 or something pages long. My copy is 45 pages long. You may choose to make a copy and keep it as a reference. I have several copies. And as you're going through and listening to the video, you can be writing in here, writing your responses, writing notes to the key rules that I'm going to cover. And you're going to be taking a quiz. Again, if you don't watch the videos, you probably will not do well on the quizzes. I wouldn't hedge your bets on that. I would, if I were you, and I'm just telling you, you need to watch the videos because that's going to help you on the quizzes. And then your book review is also due this week. So you have a lot to do. And so you need to make sure that you are taking your time, setting aside sufficient time to get your work done. If you have questions, of course, you know I'm always available by email. Go ahead and give me an email, shoot me an email. And and I'll respond to you, give you whatever help I can, but you're going to have to start setting aside some big chunks of time moving forward in the class because the workload is going to increase as we start moving towards writing that research paper. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.